Hi, my name's Amy. I am one of the outreach advisors over on the outreach team. We support people in the community from seldom heard groups into employment training and voluntary positions across health and social care, which sounds like we do lots of complicated things, but at the basis of what we do is we utilise people's skills, experience and qualifications, and we support them into ultimately employment. As part of seldom heard groups, we work with refugees, asylum seekers, we work with looked after children, care leavers, LGBTQ communities. We've worked with quite a few people who fled domestic violence, for example. The common theme with all these people is they are struggling to get into employment, whether that's either a recruitment and onboarding process that we've got, or simply that they don't have the qualification experience. Today, I've been speaking to one of the people that we've been working with. Her name's Olha. She comes from Ukraine. She fled the conflict last year, so we have been working with her for quite a long time. At the moment, she is waiting for more support with her English, conversational English. She has completed a clinical observation and placement over at Cardiology over at Royal Stoke, and she was under one of the registrars, Tamara, who gave her a lot of support. I think part of what we do is look at doctors from overseas or nurses from overseas or people who have other health or medical qualifications, and the process that they need to go through to get registration by the various bodies is quite long and quite difficult to negotiate, especially if English is your second language. So the project does a lot of work around supporting people into things like clinical placements, and then also there is quite a lot of a gap in ESOL locally, so people are struggling to get to the right level that they need to be to sit things like the OET exam, the IELTS or the PLAB assessment. So we are struggling with ESOL. So again, what we do as a project is we link up with external providers to get more support.
I'm Olya Slobodyanek. I'm from Ukraine, and I was a doctor such as cardiologist in Ukraine. I worked at Royal Hospital at cardiologist department, and hopefully I met Tamara, register year 2, who every time explained everything what has to be and what we have to do. For my feeling, it's better that we go together, such as a team, and ask question. I can ask too when consult said, Tamara, Ola, maybe you have some question you can ask. Of course, consult and register can touch patient, someone that he or she feels more comfortable, such as guideline says that we have to do this. But every patient is individual, and that's why we use individual way to treat one person, and that's why I compare. Of course, I wish to be cardiologist, but it's not a year, it's about 5 years plus 3. I'm not sure how long it can continues. That's why GP registration it's easier to do, and now I recognized this, and I go to the goal to have a GP registration. Thank you for your project, because you did so many things that I can't, I recognized, but I can't explain everything that you do. Starts from the first time when we saw each other, and you say, you can, come on, it's you're so strong, everything can be. You have so many practice in Ukraine, and I think maybe, yes, maybe I can